Welcome to the proceedings here for the second game of Last Man Stands Cricket, Boshundhara. We had a very interesting first game. That's been guided away down to third man for a boundary. Beg your pardon, for a single run. The second game of the day is between BMC Victorians and the two batsmen here in the middle are Raihan Kabir and Rubaiyat Sheikh Ghiasuddin. Both the batsmen have gotten off the mark of their very first ball, and BMC Victorians are underway with Maidul Islam bowling the first over. That's some good Maidul Islam bowling with a very good action, and it's been driven away towards the cover region for a couple of runs by Raihan Kabir. It was a classy looking shot. Raihan Kabir as a bowler has got a very easy, smooth action. A steady run up and reaches the crease and bowls with a very basic action. That's been called as a wide. Probably trying to get some seam movement, in the process losing his line and length. That's been flicked away off the pads on the leg side for a single. Rubaiyat Sheikh Ghiasuddin batting on one. Defended on the leg side. The bowler collects the ball, but not before the batsmen cross over for a run, and that ends over number one. The score is 7 for non-BMC Victorians. Mohammad Yasin Bhuyan starts with a short delivery which kind of rose on the batsman on Rubaiyat. Got a big on him, but he was able to fend it off on the leg side for a single. We've just heard the news that the second game has been curtailed down to 18 overs per side because of the slow over rate we had in the first game. And that's a good delivery, bowling in around that off-stump region, not giving the batsmen any length or room to free their arms. Today the weather is very difficult, hot and humid for cricket. Hence, that's a bouncer attempted and a pull shot attempted, but completely missed, beaten for pace by the bowler. That's some good heat shown by Mohammad Yasin Bhuyan in this heat. Bowling with some good pace here, is bending his back, getting that bounce. Once again, another short delivery. This time the batsman charged down the track. Probably the bowler saw him coming, hence pulled his length back. been a good over so far. And ends up being a good over. A slower delivery to finish off just a 2-run over from Mohammad Yasin Bhuyan. That ends over number 2 with a score at 9 for no loss. The bowling side have been quick with their over rate, especially in the beginning of the innings. But the question is, will they be able to continue this intensity throughout the innings? Because in the first game we saw a lot of time wasted. So hence the officials are trying to maintain a good over rate. Well, that's been hit down the ground, but the long on fielder has time to get around and stop that delivery from crossing over to the boundary. It's been a steady start so far for BMC Victorians. Only 11 runs, going at under 6 runs per over. Oh, that's a very good bowled Yorker. Oh, that's seriously poor by the fielder at third man. It was a very, very good executed Yorker which got the outside edge. Went down to third man, but it was very, very sloppy work. Should have been just 1 run, ends up becoming a boundary, costing his team 3 runs. Well, this is amateur cricket, LMS cricket, so you cannot expect a lot of professionalism. So we have to give some respite to the players. Short and wide, and given as a wide by the umpire. The bowler seems a bit disappointed, but cannot argue with the umpire's decision. Oh, that's a quick delivery. Cut the batsman in half. Went through bat and pads, but it was good work from the keeper to be able to collect that. Sometimes you become blindfolded by the batsman. Hence, when the ball is swinging back in and going down the leg side, it becomes difficult to visualize the ball. But he was quick to collect. We have had 3 overs so far with the score at 17 for none. We're playing 18 overs per side cricket today because of the slow over rate, and in trying to finish the game within the cut-off time, the officials have decided to curtail this game to 18 overs, and we've already had 3 overs so far, and the bowling side has maintained a good over rate so far. Bowled. Oh, that's a very, very brisk delivery from Yasin Bhuyan. He's a tall lad. He's got the build to bowl fast. long levers, so he's got that fast twitch fibers. Once again, targeting that leg stump region. The batsman flicks it away and gets a boundary. It was not a well-timed shot. It came more from the inside part of the bat, but because there was such a big gap on that leg side boundary, the fine leg fielder just didn't have time to get around to stop that ball from going to the boundary. And these are very short boundaries over here, so you don't really have to hit it from the middle part of the bat to be able to find the boundary all the time. A decent hit is enough. Oh, that's been cut away. Probably looking to play a fearsome cut shot, but only manages to get an outside edge, which flies away with the pace of Yasin Bhuiyan. Any edges will just fly away, and with the short third man, and the third man very wide, and the fine leg very wide, edges will inevitably become boundaries. Once again guided down to third man, but there is a third man posted there this time. I think the fielding captain was quick to realize with the pace of Yasin Bhuiyan, you have to keep your third man a lot finer. That's down the leg side, given as a wide by the umpire. It's disappointing because you don't want to be bowling too many extra deliveries in this heat, and bowling wides will only lengthen your innings and slow the over rate down. Oh, that's another short delivery attempted and hits the batsman on the body this time. Got a bit big on him, and that ends over number 4 with the score at 27 for none. Once again, we are back. The second game of the day, LMS cricket, last man stands. Spin being introduced in the 5th over. Fayaz bin Shodja. Mohammad Fayaz bin Shodja is the new bowler. And we had some fiery fast bowling in the first 4 overs, but finally some spin. And that will definitely quicken the over rate. Oh, that's been pulled away to that mid-wicket boundary. It was a very good shot. Got down on one knee, was looking for a sweep, but the ball was a bit short, hence adjusted and pulled it away from down on one knee and gets the boundary to take the score to 32 for none after 4.2 overs. Does Rubaiyat Sheikh Ghiyasuddin. Rubaiyat hasn't had much of the strike. That was his first boundary, who moves to 9 after facing 10 deliveries now. And probably this boundary will get him going in his innings. Down the track, and it's a great catch taken by the tall bowler. And there's an opportunity for us double play, but no. It was a very good catch taken by the bowler who was bowling the last over. He's a tall man. He jumped high, had good reach, and took a very smart catch. Used his height to his full advantage. And that ends the innings for Ghiyasuddin, who walks back after scoring 9 runs from 11 balls. And BMC Victorians lose their first wicket with 32 on the board. Fayaz was able to pick up his first wicket in his first over. Johnny faces his first delivery and defends it back to the bowler. Fayaz bowling some fast, flat off spin over here, not trying to turn the ball. Once again, bowled flat and fast into the stumps. And Johnny gets off strike and gets off the mark by taking that single. And that ends over number 5 with a score at 33 for 1. And there will be a change here at the comm box. Rosal Ahmed will be taking the mic from here.
Arifur Rahman Asif is the new bowler. Oh, nearly to hit the bat. Oh, this time 4 runs. Just a thickish outside edge. Races towards the boundary line. 4 runs to start of the over. Very, very unlucky, Arifur Asif. And he was a bit surprised that how did it kiss the bat. Raihan Kabir Mitu, 23 of 15. Jane Alam Johnny is on strike. On the leg, just a quickly single taken by Jane Alam Johnny. Raihan Kabir Mitu, another experienced campaigner and the skipper of BMC Victorians. Around the wicket, just stepped out from the wickets and then went to the back foot and gathered the ball behind square. Saad ibn Musharraf Muller into the long off region, bit wideish. Oh, Johnny pulls it. But a couple of bounces to the fielder. This time couldn't get it properly onto the bat. Not a bad start from BMC Victorians. 40 runs on the board. 6th over in progress. Opens the face of the bat. Glided down to the 3rd man. Single to finish of the over, 6 gone, 41 for 1. Let's have a look at the bowling card. Just a 1 wicket taken by Faiz bin Sajjad in his first over. Faiz bin Sajjad continues from the same end, and he's the wicket taker, only wicket taker from RCC SPZ Gladiators. Oh, straight to the fielder, straight to the hands. Raihan Kabir Mitu, and he has fallen the trap of Faiz bin Sajjad. Shortened the length and inviting the batter to pull it, to play over the boundary line. And finally, he's the victim of Faiz bin Sajjad. Faiz bin Sajjad removes Raihan Kabir Mitu. Imported wicket for RCC SPZ Gladiators. Second wicket goes down. Good catch in the deep by Arifur Rahman Asif. Just he bogged down to his forward to take that catch. Imdadul Haq Nirob is the new batter. Two new batters in the wicket right at the moment. All of the wickets taken by Faz bin Sajjad so far of BMC Victorians. Right arm off-break bowler flighted. Low full toss driven down the ground. Fielded by Fayaz. Once again maintains the proper channel. Tidy bowling from Fayaz bin Sajjad so far in this over. Didn't concede any run in his 3 deliveries. Once again flighted. This time bit leg side. Driven through the onside and takes a single. 1 ball to go to finish off the 7th over. BMC Victorians, they need a partnership. They need to build up a partnership. Oh, that's a late cut, upishly played. And a runner for 4. Excellent batting, clever batting from Jane Alam Johnny. And finishes the over with a boundary. 7 gone, 46 for 2. Arifur Asif to Imdadul Haq Nirob. Oh, just spinning away from the right-handed batter. At the lid. He played it into the onside. Picks up a single. Johnny this time closely played behind score of the wickets and gets a single. Jane Alam Johnny, excellent cricketer here in last man stands Bangladesh. Oh, that has got a long turn. Big turn. Almost a 4-degree turn from Arifur Rahman Asif. This time nicely driven through the cover. Singles are coming for BMC Victorians. Tidy over. Once again from Arifur Rahman Asif. Oh, high up in the air. Doesn't get hold of it. Fallen safe. That's the end of the over. 50 for 2 after 8. Faz bin Sajjad slogged it. Jane Alam Johnny. But there is a protection into the deep. 1 more run added to the total. Oh, looking for a biggie. Sails it over. 6 runs for BMC Victorians. Imdadul Haq Nirab went big and gets the result as well. Oh, that's a very good delivery into the full length and also straighter. Slogged it, catch it is the call, but doesn't get the distance. Couple of bounces to the fielder exactly in square leg region. Hammered it down the ground and boundary from Imdadul Haq Nirab. That's a great shot. Boundary to finish up the over. 63 for 2 after 9. Eighteen overs game. This time bowling and changed. Single to start of the over. Imdadul Haq Nirab 14 of 9. Janelum Johnny 16 of 11. Both the batters are in a very good position, trying to hit the ball. Oh, that's a no ball. Front foot no ball. Free hit. As I was talking about the two batters, they're trying to come out to their slow and steady mood. They are punishing the looseners and respecting the good deliveries. Oh, just to play him is slower delivery, pace off. Variation from the bowler. Ubaidullah Shubha. Fazmin Sajjad, the skipper of RCC SPZ Gladiators, got the wicket, all of the wickets. So far, 2 wickets. Oh, high up in the air. This time, catcher is the call by the bowler. Saad ibn Musharraf Muller covered a long area from long on region towards mid on, but couldn't reach on time to take that catch. Just a single taken. Slower delivery once again. Straight to the fielder. Yasin Bhuya there. Singles won't help BMC Victorians. They need sixes and fours because 18 overs game, so they need to score more runs because RCC SPZ Gladiators, they have a quality batting lineup. 123 is the projected score with this run rate. 10 gone, it's 67 for 2. And there is change in combox. It's Akib will do commentary for the next 5 overs. 4 overs, in fact.
Thank you, Ruzul Ahmed, for giving me the mic. An appeal for a caught behind. Late cut attempted, but batsman is unable to connect. A lot of optimism shown by the keeper and the bowler. This time it seems like he has been he's been stumped. It was a massive hoik across the line. The batsman missed it. The keeper was very, very quick in collecting and taking the bails off. And in the end, the batter was going quite well. It has to leave the crease because he's out stumped. Arifur Rahman Asif is the wicket taker. And BMC Victorians lose the 3rd wicket at the score at 67. BMC Victorians are 67 for 3. It's another good delivery by Asif, bowling it flat outside the line of the off stump, beating the batsman for a bit of pace. He was late on it. Once again attempting another late cut. Yeah, both the fielders are behind at a very squarish position because the batter is playing with a very open stance. You don't expect him to be hitting the ball towards that cover region with that type of stance. It's difficult to hit the ball in front of the wicket, especially on the offside when you have such an open stance. Looking for a pull, but once again missing out. Ends over number 11. It was a very good over by Asif. Only 1 run and a wicket. BMC Victorians are 68 for 3. short outside the line of the off stump, once again missing out the batsman Rajin Nuruddin. Ubaidullah Shubho is the bowler into his second over. He's bowling with some gas. A lot of that's been pushed down the ground towards mid-on. A back foot punch by the batsman. Classy looking shot, but for just a single. The run rate for BMC Victorians is not very bright, going at just over 6 runs per over. Once again, similar delivery, similar result, another dot. BMC Victorians, the pressure is really building up on them. They're not able to find those boundaries, nor are they able to put bat to ball. So the singles and the runs both have kind of dried up. It was actually signaled a no ball. It was a free hit, but the batsman once again misses out, cannot lay bat on ball, and we have seen a cliche of that happening in the last couple of overs. A lot of plays and misses. Hence, the run rate has dropped from 7 to 6 runs per over. Oh, that's been flat batted through the offside region and finds the boundary around that cover region. That is more like it. That is the shot that might find some momentum for Nirab. It's been out there for a while now. Faced 17 deliveries, scored 21, going at a strike rate of just about 120, which is not enough in LMS cricket. That's been hit down the ground. Also have to consider the team batting second. It's very difficult for them in this heat. After fielding for 20 overs, that ends over number 12 with the score at 75 for 3. We are at the last over of the innings. BMC Victorians are 115 for 5 and it's hit down the ground for a single. Only 3 balls remaining. We had some technical issues in the last few overs. Apologies for the interruption. 116 for 4 after 17.3 overs with only 2 balls remaining and Maidul Islam to bowl it. Nirav batting on 47. Wide Yorker attempted and a wide given by the umpire. Another good wide Yorker, but this time the batsman tried to steal a bye, but it's going to be a run out. And there's a double play, trying for a double play, but they won't get it. With 1 ball remaining, it's a wicket. আগে পিছনেই আছিল। The new batsman arrives at the crease to face the last ball of the innings. And only 1 ball remaining. Sajib Islam on strike. Goes for a slash outside the line of the off stump and he clears the boundary, clears the deep cover fielder and ends the innings on a high. Ends the innings with a 6. Even though it's not a high score, but they go back to the changing room with something to smile about. The innings ends at 18 overs. The score is 129 for 5. BMC Victorians. Although it's not a very high score, but they will say they have something on the board to defend. And we will be back soon with the second innings when RCC Gladiators come back for the chase. We are back for the second innings between the game, second match of the day between RCC Gladiators and BMC Victorians. It's been driven away, and it's a misfield by the fielder at deep point. It should have been fielded, but ends up as a boundary. So RCC Gladiators have come out with a very positive intent. They don't. It seems like they're in the mood to finish this game very quickly, because they're chasing not a big score, just 130 of 18 overs. 130 is not considered a big or daunting score in LMS cricket. And the way they've started, we could be in for an early finish. After the first over, the score is 12 for none. Tutul Raihan is the new bowler introduced into the attack. Shaun Khandekar is on strike, batting on one delivery, going at a strike rate of 100. Got a very open stance is Shaun. Has been pushed down the ground off the back foot for a single to bring Musharraf Muller on strike. Musharraf is batting on 11 of 4 deliveries, already hit 2 boundaries, 1 over boundary and 1 short. That's been cut away towards deep cover. Fielder ties up, but batsmen only get time to get 1 run. Tutul bowling his leg spinners, flighted leg spin once again outside the line of off stump. There's a bit of a fumble from the fielder, which allows the batsman to come back for a second run. That is very sloppy work from the 2 fielders out there. Once again, it's interesting to bring a leg spinner in for the second over of the day, second over of the innings. He already bowls a wide. Normally you expect the leg spinner to come in when the ball becomes a bit older. Once again, that's tossed up, and it's an opportunity for a catch, and that has been dropped. He dived forward, seemed like he got his hands under the ball. When he was able to reach it, he should have taken it, but in the end he gobbles it up. And it was an opportunity. The trick to bowl the leg spinner in the second over almost worked, but in the end it's not a wicket. Once again, this time it was a much flatter delivery compared to the last one, which he really tossed up. And that concludes over number 2 with the score at 19 for none. Raihan Kabir to continue with his off spin. Clipped away on the leg side for a single. Once again, a similar shot for a similar result. Another single tucked away on the leg side to that deep fielder on the boundary. RCC Gladiators are not chasing a big score, they're only chasing 130. There are two ways they can go about it. They can either just go bang bang and finish it off quickly and get a boost in their net run rate. Oh, that's a slog and a half towards mid wicket. What a shot that was! That was actually outside the line of the off stump, and what a pickup shot that was. Cleared that mid wicket boundary with absolute ease. What a clean strike that was. The sound that it made was exemplary. Musharraf Muller is in a barraging mood today. 20 of just 8 deliveries. He is in a hurry if he stays on for another 7-8 overs. Once again, it's been clipped on the leg side. We could be in for an early finish if he stays on long enough. Pushed away off the back foot once again. So it looks like Shaun Khandekar is just playing second fiddle to Musharraf. And that ends over number 3 with the score at 29 for none. That's been hit down the ground and almost hits the side screen. That was a beautiful looking shot this time from Shaun Khandekar, who also breaks the shackles and gets out of his shell. Now the score is 33 for none after 3.1 overs. Hit down the ground once again towards mid-off, but there is cover at the deep to stop the ball from going to the boundary. Tossed up, outside off stump, but driven over extra cover. That is the shot of the day for me. Without any hesitancy, the way he held his shape and went over extra cover, that is one of the most difficult shots in the book. And that was an absolute beauty. The people that came to watch the game got every penny's worth after seeing that shot. What a shot that was. Absolute classic cover drive. This time ball flat, and batsman uses the pace to block it on the offside for a single. And Saad Ibn Musharraf moves on to 28 of just 11 deliveries. We're in for the last ball of the 4th over. And that's been tucked away on the leg side for a single. Ends over number 4 with the score at 42 for none.
And there will be a change in the com box. Razul Ahmed will take it from here.
Thank you very much, Akib Amin. Outstanding performance from the two batters so far we have seen in the last 4 overs. Saad ibn Musharraf Muller 28, Shaun Khandokar 14. Left arm medium bowler to the right hander. Oh, this time played it behind square of the wickets. Very fine, and races towards the boundary line. 4 more runs. Excellent batting so far from these two batters, Shaun Khandokar and Saad ibn Musharraf Muller. Target is 130. 84 runs needed of 68 deliveries. It's a very easy chase for RCC SPZ Gladiators. BMC Victorians, they couldn't play well today. They have quality batters, but their batters are not in their top-notch form. In the last week, they lost to RCC SPZ Legends. And today, against SPZ Gladiators, they are struggling with the ball. Tucked around the corner, straight to the fielder, picks up another single. .48 for none. Good partnership already built between these two batters. Mohammad Imon is going to deliver his last ball. Defended, bat and pad close together. Fielded by the bowler, and that finishes 5th over. 48 for none. Oh, excellent square cut. Well fielded by the fielder. Is it 4 or not? Oh, yes, it's 4. Fingertips over there, but the fielder couldn't hold the ball till the last. 4 runs to bring up 50 for RCC SPZ Gladiators. 52 for none. Ooh, looking for a big one into the onside. Just missed the inside edge. Straight to the wicketkeeper's gloves. Could have been hit with the vertical bat, but he was a little bit angler. Oh, this time almost straight to the boot, but has somehow managed to hit with the bat. .53. Just a shuffle across the wickets, opens the face of the bat and gathered down to the third man. Another single taken. Shojib Islam, for the first time, he's into the attack and conceded 6 runs. in his 4 deliveries. Another single. That means 7 runs he conceded in his first over. 6 gone, 55 for none. Let's have a look at the bowling card. No wickets for any bowler. They're trying to get the wickets of RCC SPZ Gladiators, and 2 or 3 wickets. Perhaps 2 or 3 wickets can change the scenario of the game. Let's see, can the bowlers get wickets of these 2 openers, get rid of these 2 openers. Very much needed for the bowlers of BMC Victorians to pick up these 2 and break the partnership, which is very important because already these 2 batters are well set in the crease. Mohammad Iman starts his second over with a run. 74 runs needed of 59, and just 15 is the gap between runs required and balls left. Hanging in the air, and just played it into the onside. Batsman played with the top hand. He's actually very much dependent on that top hand. Shaun Kondokar, 20 of 16, and he gives the strike. Sadib Nemusharaf Muller, who is on 36. Oh, looking for a big one. Well directed bouncer from Mohammad Iman. Excellent bowling. He just read the mind of the batter. When the batter was a bit aggressive, looks a bit aggressive, and he was looking to hit down the ground. Suddenly, the bowler changed his mind and delivered a bouncer delivery. Flick of the wrist. But, there is a fielder just beside the rope. .58 on the board. Very controlled bowling from these 2. Mohammad Iman bowled very well this over. Another single. Just 4 runs came from this over. 59 for none after 7. Shojib Islam to Shaun Kondokar. First ball, just a front foot push into the offside. Boundaries are dried up. No boundaries came from previous couple of overs. So tidy bowling from Shojib and Iman. This time off the back foot, punches through the offside. Another single taken. They're not taking any unnecessary risks right at the moment. Sadim Nemusharaf Muller and Shaun Kondokar. They're actually depending on the singles rotating their strikes. Oh, high up in the air. There is a fielder, but falling short. A chance was created. by the bowler. But this time, again, luck favors for Saad ibn Musharraf Molar. Shaun Khandokar is on strike. Off the back foot. Oh, excellent looking square cut. But there is a great fielding. Goodness me. Excellent fielding. The shot was pretty good, but the fielding was even better. Last ball of the eighth over. Saad ibn Musharraf Molar hammered it down the ground. Satisfied with the single. Bit of a casual approach from Saad ibn Musharraf Molar. At the end, he ran so fast and reached the crease. 8 gone, 63 for none. Now, change in com box. It's Akib Amin will join you.
We're almost at the halfway point of the innings. We have to remind you once again that this is an 18-over game. Clipped away on the leg side. The boundaries are just not coming at the moment. The last 4 overs have wielded only 21 runs. And at the beginning of the chase, it seemed like that SPS Gladiators will make very quick work of this small score of 130, but at the moment it seems like that the game will continue till at least till the 16th over, the way things are going. That's been picked up for 6. That is a shot. That is one heck of a shot from Shaun Khandokar. It was onto his body, it was short, it was down the leg side, and all he needed to do was pick it up and help it on its way, and which he did very well. 70 for none. There's a bit of pause in play. I guess the fielders are looking for the ball, and the ball has, it seemed like, has lost. It seems like the officials have decided that they're going to start with a brand new ball. The old ball seems to have been lost. Start with a slightly newish ball. Sometimes can work in the favor of the batsman, because a harder new ball is easier to hit at times. It's hard, it comes onto the bat very well, whereas when the ball becomes soft and old, it tends to prefer the bowling side more. You can also get a bit more reverse swing with the old ball. But let's see how does this new ball behave. Seems like there's a bit more pace with the new ball, and Mohammad Imon into his third over of his spell. Bowled quite economically before getting hit for that 6. He's only conceded 16 runs so far. Oh, that's down the leg side. It's going to be given as a wide. It's not quite sensible. He already got smashed for a 6 in this over, bowling down the leg side, and keeps on persisting with that leg side channel, which I don't think at the moment is a very good idea, especially against Shaun, who looks someone who's very strong of his legs. That's been tucked away once again on the leg side. Still at the moment, I would say the game is completely under RCC's control, with only 58 required, 46 deliveries in last man stands cricket with 8 wickets in hand. You expect that to be a walk in the park, but cricket is a game of uncertainties. Hit down the ground, an opportunity for a cotton ball, and the bowler misses out. It was a difficult opportunity on his follow through. He was imbalanced, but you still, if you want to at least try to put up a fight from here, you have to take those opportunities. That ends over number 9 with the score at 72 for none. With 72 on the board, with only 58 required, you expect the 2 batsmen to take full toll now. And I expect, if the batting team wants to boost their net run rate, which is very, very crucial going forward into the tournament, I think both the batsmen should just step on the gas and finish this game as quickly as possible. Bowlers are taking their time, so is the batsman. It's very, very hot and humid conditions today. Have to give them some respite, the players. Got away through the offside, and looks like it's been fielded very well by the fielder at deep point. Seemed like that it was heading to the boundary. Oh, that's been smashed away on the offside. Chance for a catch, but it falls just short of that same deep point fielder. It was sliced off the face of the bat by Musharraf Muller, who's been striking them quite well, but on that occasion he wasn't able to time it. Shaun Kondekar, 32 of 25. He needs to step on the gas. Down the track, goes down the ground, opportunity for another catch. Again, once again, it falls in no man's land, well short of that long off fielder. Into the nervous 40s is Musharraf Muller. Once again pushed on the offside to the left of that mid-off fielder, who runs around once again to tidy up. Both the batsmen seem like they're losing a bit of stamina at the moment. It just cannot generate the same amount of power that they were at the beginning of the innings. Oh, that's a big shot. That has a lot of power in that shot, but it has more height than distance, and it's taken. An easy catch taken by that deep mid-wicket fielder to end the innings of Shaun Khandokar, who walks back after scoring 32 runs of 26 deliveries, and SPG Gladiators are 76 for 1 after 10. And that's been smashed away on the offside for a boundary. Musharraf Muller moves to 46 and he's closing in on his half century. SPJ Gladiators are 80 for 1 after 10.1 overs. Tutul Raihan is the new bowler into the attack, and that's been tossed up, driven once again, and once again it reaches the boundary, and that takes Musharraf Muller to a half century. And as for LMS rules, he has to retire and leave the field. Fires bin Shojo is the new batsman, gets off the mark. Both the batters are yet to face a delivery, with two new batters in. Although the game is almost done and dusted with 45 required, but you never know. The fielding side could sense an opportunity just to put a bit of pressure, and it's been cut away by the new batsman, Salauddin, and he gets the single. Both the batsmen gets off the mark, and with 44 required of 36 deliveries, you expect the batting side to make quick work of this chase from here. Once again, it's been guided at third man for a single. "11 gone, the score is 87 for 1. 11 overs into the innings at 87 for 1 with only 43 required. Once again, it's been tucked away on the leg side for another amble single. That's a big hike, but the batsman completely lost his shape there, just couldn't maintain his balance, hence could not connect. Bouncer attempted a pull shot, but it's in the air, an opportunity, but it falls in no man's land and spins away from the fielder, which gives the batsman an opportunity for the second run, which they don't hesitate to take. Appeal for a caught behind, and it's been given. Fayaz bin Shajul has been dismissed. His short stay at the crease, brief stay at the crease, comes to an end after scoring just 3 runs. Didn't look comfortable in the crease. He was losing his balance, losing his shape, playing those shots, and now he has been dismissed. And RCC Gladiators lose their second wicket with the score at 89.
"37 runs needed of 30 deliveries. Easy task, but the 2 wickets actually this time reduces the run rate of SPZ Gladiators. Let's see how the bowlers will react. Oh, uphill, strong uphill. Umpire said height was the issue there. Oh, 4-leg by. Goodness me. Now 33 needed of 29. Very unlucky, the bowler and the BMC Victorians. Salahuddin Pappu, excellent hitter of the cricket ball. Ubaidullah Shubho, another good batter from the side. SPZ Gladiators. This time just opens the face of the bat and guided down to the third. Single taken. They know that, and they will definitely win the game. That's why they are not taking any risks. 32 needed of 28. Still 6 wickets in hand. Oh, full length delivery. Just plain a miss. There was no footwork from Ubaidullah Shubho in that delivery. That's why he couldn't connect it. Dot deliveries are very important for BMC Victorians. Tucked around the corner. Single taken. $99 on the board for RCC SPZ Gladiators. Oh, a little bit extra bit of bounce. Just punches the ball into the offside. Picks up a single and 100 for RCC SPZ Gladiators. 100 for 2 after 13. Too wide and played it into the offside. Just off the back foot, punches the ball into the offside for a single. Slower delivery, finds the gap, effortless. 4 more runs for RCC SPZ Gladiators. 105 for 2. 25 needed of 23. Looks like very easy for RCC SPZ Gladiators. Rahan Kubir Mittu, right arm medium bowler. Pushing and nudging, which is working on right at the moment from the two batters, Salahuddin Pappu and Obaidullah Shubho. Also, they hit a boundary. Oh, slashed it really very hard. Couple of bounces to the fielder into the whitish long on region. Pushes the ball into the offside. Another single taken. 14 gone. 108 for 2. Pulls it away. No fielder. Just over the rope. 6 runs to start of the over. What an way to start of the over. Now 16 required in just 19 deliveries. Obaidullah Shubho 17 of just 7. Over 200 strike rate. Gentle push into the offside. Salahuddin Pappu 6 of 8. Just directed the ball behind square of the wickets for another single. Obaidullah Shubho Hidden of 8. He's on fire. Short pitch delivery. Flicks it into the onside. One more run added to the total. Salahuddin Pappu, bit sluggish today, but he's also trying to hit the ball out of the ground. Pace off. Played it with the toe end part of the bat, and another single taken. 15 gone, 118 for 2. Momo Dimon in his 3 overs went for 18 runs. Oh, this time chipped it, but that was very high, and run away for 4. Goodness me, lazy approach from the fielder there. That will definitely hurt BMC Victorians. Just 8 runs needed of 14 deliveries. I think Salahuddin Pappu, he will finish the game in this over. Let's see, can he do it? Oh, slashed it really very hard. Fielder was bit straighter. That's why he saved almost 3 runs. Oh, just a plain miss. 3 runs needed to win the game. 127 for 2. 130 is the target. RCC SPZ Gladiators will win the game and will be a comfortable victory for them. This time just played it into the offside. That's the end of the over. 128 for 2 after 16. Tutul Raihan in his 3 overs. Oh, shattered! Goodness me, shattered into the side screen, and there's the victory for RCC SPZ Gladiators. That's a comfortable victory for them by 6 wickets. Obaidullah Shubho hits the winning run for RCC SPZ Gladiators unbeaten 30 of just 13 deliveries. On the other hand, Salahuddin Pappu 13 of 12. What an excellent way to finish the game. 6 runs. As the winning run, which inspires the other batters, rest of the batters of the team, RCC SPZ Gladiators, to start things in style in their next game. Congratulations RCC SPZ Gladiators for winning the game. Excellent victory. In the next game, we'll be back soon. Till then, don't go anywhere.